Yo, what's good, Tech Squad? It's your boy back at it again on the channel, and do we have a banger today? MediaTek just straight up announced the Dimensity 9500, their absolute top-tier flagship processor that's about to redefine what high-end smartphones can do in 2026. And the timing, chef's kiss. This drops right on the heels of Qualcomm's big Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 reveal, which is supposed to happen later this week. MediaTek out here moving like a ninja, striking first and setting the bar sky high. If you're into mobile tech, AI, gaming, or just phones that don't suck battery like a vampire, buckle up. We're going deep into every corner of this chip, no fluff, all facts. Let's tear it apart. All right, starting with the heart of the beast, the CPU. MediaTek's calling this an all-big core architecture, which sounds fancy, but it basically means they've ditched the little efficiency cores for a squad of heavy hitters across the board. You've got one monster C1 Ultra core screaming at 4.21 gigahertz. That's your go-to for those single-threaded tasks like app launches or quick calculations. Then three C1 cores clocked at 3.5 gigahertz to handle the bulk of your daily grind, and four C1 Pro cores rounding out the team for everything else. Now the real magic. IPC, instructions per clock, jumps 10% over the last gen on that Ultra core. In plain English, it does more work per tick of the clock, so everything feels snappier without cranking the speed blindly. Performance numbers? MediaTek's not shy. They claim 32% better single-core scores and 17% higher multi-core muscle compared to the Dimensity 9400. We're talking real-world wins here. Think scrolling through infinite feeds without stuttering, editing 4K videos on the fly, or running a dozen tabs in your browser like it's nothing. And here's the kicker for all you battery-anxious folks. That Ultra core pulls off 55% lower power draw when it's pushing peak performance. Yeah, you heard that right. Same speed, way less juice. The entire chip clocks in at 30% more efficient overall than the 9400. So imagine juggling emails, streaming music, and plotting your next PUBG squad without your phone turning into a hand warmer halfway through the day. Battery life extended, productivity untouched. MediaTek's basically saying, why compromise when you can have it all? But wait, we're just warming up. Let's talk AI, because on-device smarts are the future, and the Dimensity 9500 is all in. They've slotted in the 9th generation NPU 990, that's their neural processing unit for you newbies, powered by this Generative AI Engine 2.0. Compute power doubled from before. It natively supports BitNet 1-bit large language models, which means running those ChatGPT-style AIs right in your pocket without phoning home to the cloud. Small models can hum along constantly, sipping just 60% of the power they used to. 40% savings, baby. AI model loading blasts up by 40%, so no more waiting around for your phone to think. And get this, it cranks out AI-generated images at up to 4K ultra-high res. We're talking photorealistic edits, custom wallpapers, or even quick concept art for your side hustle, all processed locally for privacy and speed. If you've been hyped about Apple's intelligence or Google's Gemini Nano, this is Android's answer, and it's flexing hard. Gaming crew, this section's for you. Put on your headsets because the GPU is a straight-up powerhouse. They've hooked up the ARM G1 Ultra graphics core, delivering 33% more peak performance and a whopping 42% bump in power efficiency over the previous chip. Frame rates locked at 120 FPS with double frame rate interpolation, which smooths out those dips like magic. No more judder in fast-paced shooters. Ray tracing fully supported in AAA titles, so shadows and reflections look next level realistic, like you're playing on a PS5 but in your jeans pocket. MediaTek didn't stop there. They've locked in partnerships with game studios for killer compatibility. Shout out to Unreal Engine 5.5's Nanite for those insane geometry details and 5.6's Mega Lights for dynamic lighting that pops. Games like Genshin Impact or the next big battle royale, they'll run cooler, longer, and prettier. Console-class gaming on mobile, who needs a Switch when your phone does it better? Camera nerds, don't touch that dial. The MediaTek 2090 ISP is handling business with raw domain pre-processing, which means cleaner shots straight from the sensor before any software mangling. Sensor support up to 200 megapixels, so zoom in on that moonshot or crop your selfies without losing detail. Video, 4K 60 FPS with portrait mode, bokeh blur like rivals DSLRs, all stabilized and color accurate. Night shots, HDR, computational photography, it's all elevated, making your Instagram feed look pro without the Lightroom sweat. Connectivity's no slouch either. The new suite shades 10% off 5G power use, faster data on the go with less drain, and 20% for Wi-Fi, so your home network sessions last longer. Downloads, video calls, cloud saves, smoother and cooler. Oh, and storage? 4-lane UFS 4.1 means apps install and load in a blink, with space for all your hoarded memes. Wrapping this up, the Dimensity 9500 isn't vaporware, it's already powering real devices. Vivo's X300 series hits shelves October 13th, and Oppo's Find X9 follows on the 16th. These are your first tastings of what this chip can do in the wild. Premium Android flagships just got a serious upgrade, and MediaTek is throwing the gauntlet to Qualcomm. Can they hold the crown, or will Snapdragon clap back? All right, fan, that's the full scoop on the Dimensity 9500, faster, smarter, and greedier for your battery. In a good way. What feature has you most stoked? The AI wizardry, the gaming glow-up, or just longer playtime? Hit the comments below, I read them all. If this breakdown fired you up, smash that like button, drop a sub for more deep dives into chips, phones, and gadgets, and ring the bell so you never miss the drop. Got a topic you want me to roast next? Let me know. Until then, stay charged, stay techie, peace out.